Hey you guys, welcome to Christy HeyokaHighPriestess. I'm a serial healer and a Heyoka empath. We are here on this channel to talk about divine justice, spirituality, healing, and the truth, baby. All right, so you guys, today, I do want to talk about more. It's going to be more of like a, not a lecture, but just important information, okay? Like I do. Okay, so we're going to talk about the core psychology and spiritual lessons, just to be informative. It works. Okay, so there are three. By the way, I hope everyone's doing really well. I really appreciate all of you guys. Seriously, thank you. You guys are what allow me to be sitting here even doing this, even if you're going to like this one or not. But truly, you guys are awesome. I see you. I do. And I thank you. And I love your comments. Keep it real. The more real, the more authentic. Just be yourselves. And I will respond always. And yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. And honestly, like there's a lot of men out there. Like it's like I really resonate with like male energy. Like I just do. I think I was even like put on this planet, I know it sounds crazy, to resonate with male energy. I grew up with like all boys, like with cousins, everything, and I have all good guy friends, and no, not the whole like hooked up with them before and that kind of thing. And I was gonna do a little clip earlier, like devoted to y'all, because I'm gonna go into another little clip, but as much as I think like the backlash on you guys, like the whole narcissist thing, all these things, just like women, I mean, you guys, it goes both lanes. It just does. And when we as humans can recognize that and just see it for what it is, it's individualistic. It doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your masculine, feminine. It really doesn't. Mind you, we all have masculine and feminine inside of us. We individually need to balance that. But when we can come to that like realization and resonate with ourselves and into that humbleness of like knowing that we are amazing just in ourselves exactly as we are, you will resonate with everyone. And not saying that we need to resonate with everyone, but when I say that, I mean you're so firm within yourself that you can either choose to connect or not connect, but you're not going to be bothered by everyone, you see? So that's what I'm saying. And I don't know, it's just like sometimes guys are just easier to get along with, but like, I mean, women always kind of have that backhand shit. And by the way, like men, I will give it up to you. Like there's a lot of pressure on y'all to, you guys kind of have to like court, like if you choose to court, if you like, women do, as much as we can be the confident ones, we sit back, we do, and we do wait. And I don't know if that's even like from like societal norms or just like traditional norms, like, but at the end of the day, as confident as like, like the feminist or whatever, which, just be what your name is and who you choose to be. And that would be beautiful if we could all resonate there and be confident within whatever that is, and not expecting people to accept us all the time. We're not going to be always accepted. We're just not. Just like this is about to become actually this video, but what I was saying before, like, props to the men and props to the women, absolutely. But all of us need to understand, not everyone's going to be your soulmate. Not everyone's going to be your best friend. Not everyone's going to be, like we are all, this is the design that like God made that we can't even formulate because we're not meant to. We're not meant to understand it. We're not meant to get to the end goal and like conquer over anyone or like even like just to like end it at that, be like, I just need to know the ending. Trust me. And I was just sitting here before this video and I was like, really like talking to God, and I'm like, we're tired. Like, we are tired. We're tired of like, trying to be this or be that or like what have you. Like, but it's just this is the journey. And I can't even say that like pleasantly because I'm like, I'm exhausted, you know? It's like, why can't we all just come together? We wish, right? And we don't need to all come together. We don't. But I don't know, like if we can just see ourselves, just I know, you guys, it sounds so cliche most days, right? Just see ourselves, and we're all so comparing and all this blah 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 blah. But like we can get to the point of just really being like, we're being that confident, like we are bad, like I'm a badass, like you're a badass, like, and also be like humble with it, and like saying that I'm a badass, because absolutely everyone should feel just as beautiful, just as like fucking warrior, like I got this kind of like status, and not have to feel like someone's gonna say, oh my gosh, he's cocky, because that's the piece that you're like, sure, call me cocky, bro, call me cocky, girl, like, but you know in your soul that is the evolution, that's the piece that God says, that's your heart, that's your soul, because we get to actually be all those things, and no one gets to judge us. Will they? Absolutely they will, behind our backs, in front of our faces. And the truest form of self is knowing, like, and it might bother you for a second, it might bother you, but that's feelings. And every fucking feeling you feel is accepted. You get to feel every feeling. You do. It's just what we do with them. It's what we do with them. And this is like the basic of the basic, y'all. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not, because there's so many outside things. And we are told, like, even like through like the spirituality and like, oh, it's like has to be this way, that way. It's like, wait, what? Like, now I feel so, like, I have had moments where I'm like, I feel so like, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I shouldn't even be doing that. Like, I shouldn't be doing that. And I know God's not telling me what to do, but it's like, because we're always trying to like follow a pattern, follow a schedule. And it's hard to like, you know, disengage from that, because we want to be led. Sometimes we want to be led, and we want to feel also accepted, and we also want to be ourselves and be in control and all the things, you know? And then you sit with like, all right, like, even if I surrender, right? If I surrender, what is surrender? What is surrender? Like, if I just stopped everything, what would happen? I wouldn't have money coming in. I wouldn't have, you know what I mean? Like, these are my moments, and maybe they're yours too. And I just wish we could all just like see each other as this. And maybe this is not how you maybe see things, but that's okay. Like, that's okay. That's like the greatest piece too. Because then that person that doesn't maybe see it like that can be like, hey, but like those moments of like kindness or something, you know, like to be there for a second for that person and be like, hey, look at it this way. Boom, it shifts. It can. And I also know it's not going to be that all the time. Actually, most times than not, it's not going to be like that. And we can, I think that is like this, the best thing we can do is when those moments feel right and they feel right, then go for it. Don't hold back from those moments. And I that is what I will say. I think that is like something, because that's the intuition. That's the knowing, like to do something that you feel is right, or to like, you know, just go for it. That's God led. That's the God within you, or your higher self. You guys are the universe, what have you, like, you know, those are the moments. And what we a lot of times do, right? We pull back on that. We do. And I think more, we just pull back. Oh, I don't want to get involved. But it's like, that's your instinct. That's your intuition saying. So if we can maybe even start just doing that, can make a difference. And trust me, I'm just like, I'm flowing with like what's coming to me, but with this, but like, that would be, I mean, that is a good thought. Like that thought, you know, just came to me. So it's like, but this is where we sit, you guys, like, this is where we sit, like in the unknown, and thinking that we have to have it all planned out, right? But once it's like all planned out, like, are we in it really? Are we present? Who knows? We're so bombarded by bullshit. But it's been stacked. It's been stacked. And that's why they even say breaking the generational curses, you know, trying to break down this. And trust me, I get so like annoyed and angry with that shit because I'm like, y'all, like what were you doing up there? Like, what, I mean, like, you know, like what were you doing here when you were, I get it. Obviously, they didn't have the means nor the laws. I mean, like, we are so lucky. We are so lucky to have the like, well, I get it. People can say the freedom or like not feel like it's freedom, right? Hey, we're dealing with different kind of freedoms here. I will tell you that. In America, we think it's other countries. Just saying. We feisty. And I don't know if that's so good. I mean, I think we're against each other. I mean, I think we, like America, be like, you know, stripping each other on ways and not taking care of each other, of ourselves. You know, I mean, like, come on. But blaming it on the... But anywho, where was I? But we do, you guys, we do have the opportunity to not be, I don't know, down to not even being petty. It can go that low, right? It can go that low. Like, and then we have our own mindsets of like what we're thinking, and like, and all of us, like, please, like, tell me in the comments, or like, but be really honest with yourself. All of us, we want love. Love is what we're made of. Yes, do we want the right love? Absolutely. Is that harder to get? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is why we jump in and we do we distract and we want what we want when we want it. And that is fucking fair. I want us to know, like, that's fair. That's fair. Okay? And with like, and then we get through our awakenings, and then we're like, you know, we're seeing things, we're understanding things, but it's still fair. Everything that we do is fair. And I'm talking on the fair level of the ones that do right by themselves. And I know that's my collective. Do right by themselves. Do not try and take down other people or destroy. Just destroy shit just because of their pettiness. It's unfortunate. I know. Don't get me. I'm gonna get all teary-eyed. It's because even the spiritual path, you guys, it don't make it easier. It doesn't make it easier. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't. It does bring, obviously a sense of like growth of protection, and they're there for you. But you're living in like two worlds, and I'll be honest with that. And you still gotta live here. Still gotta live here. This is not to like, trust me, it's definitely much better to, you don't want to just stay in the matrix, I will tell you that, but we're still here. Like, that's the realism behind it. But you know what we need to do is be in union with one another. And you guys, like, God puts, like, he puts like chosen ones, like, call them chosen ones, you guys. We all can choose to be chosen. It's if you heed the fucking call, that's when you step into it, and then shit starts, yes, towering around you. You're seeing the craziness. No one's believing you on things. You're like, you're like hating your life for a moment. It's because God's showing you. He's waking you up. You heeded the fucking call. Something went so like so bad that you were like, you like cried out or something, for help. God places us around the world, like in like, at least it's like, I think it definitely states down to cities, but we are supposed to be the leaders within these cities, down to even, you guys, like your friend groups, like I talked about the cults and stuff. Even there are earth angels within those fucking groups. You're supposed to, and some of you have by now Oh, I pray, and I know you've awoken. You were supposed to step into your power and say, what the fuck is up? God gives you a lot of power, you guys. It's if we want to trust our intuition, if we want to be that heeding the call leader, which apparently we all of us want to be looking like leaders, looking like fucking Epsilon, looking like fucking kings and queens, calling ourselves emperors, empresses. I'm just saying. It's a truck. So if you really want to be it, you've been called. And you will have to bite the bullet, and you will have to stand up for yourself, and you will have to choose to step away from the friend group that you know in your deepest, darkest, oh wait, no, just your heart, ain't right for ya. Because you don't resonate. And mind you, I know, I'm getting a little heated. Not towards y'all, I'm just saying. Because there are ones that should have heeded the call a long time ago, and y'all just wanted to play nice. It's not the time, it's not the place to be nice. And you are the leader, so step up. I know on my collective, y'all, you are already in it, or you're forming to it, but you're the leader. If you're on my fucking channel, you're a fucking leader. You guys are here to make change. Change is uncomfortable. I'm talking down to within your family even, or maybe even straight up stepping out of your family. Straight up. Especially if you guys have unions that you know that have been separated. You and your person have been separated, but you know, you fought it. You said like, that is not, like, that's not my person. Can't get that girl, man off your mind. That is God placing that in you, letting you know, rise, rise, rise. There is such a bigger fucking thing for you, for all of us, in my collective and others that I like. We are it. This is not, everything I've said has been nothing performed, nothing written down, you guys. And I know who's going to watch this has felt this within their group, within, has known that they needed to make the shift, has known they needed to stand up, has known they needed to start that creative project, what have you, has seen the freaking chaos around them and been like, you know, I'm gonna step off that. I'm gonna step off that one. You know, like, it's not my business, not my business. And that's fine. It's not always your business. God's showing you that because you're making a change in this fucking world. You are. You're doing it your way, but you're going to do it, and you were shown the things that you've been shown for reasons, for your area, your group, your family, for reasons that you know, that I don't know, that he doesn't know, she doesn't know, you know. Because that's where you're the one that needs to stand up. God's been waiting. This is how we collectively do it, you guys. I know we watch each other on here. This is how I like, God showed me. I never was even on YouTube, y'all. I was like, who watches YouTube? I was shown, and I was like, why does that fucking resonate? I go, that's crazy though. That's crazy. That couldn't be my story. And then shit in my family started showing up, little stuff that I hadn't seen before. I go, wow. And I believed it. And you guys, we are fucking leaders. And I'm telling you, like I said, the black sheeps, the ones that, you know, or the ones that have been the mules, have been the workers in the family, and like, you know, feed us back the money, take care of everyone, blah, blah, blah. We can't not have you. We can't not have you. What would we do without you? Right? And listen, it's not about us hating our family, dismissing them. Boppity bop bop. Bruh. Okay? It's not about that. It is, though, about you. It is. I know every single one of you that watches this, You're here for a reason. God showed you my page for a reason. Okay? This is what we're doing. And you felt it. Just think. Take a second for me. Take a second for me. With me. Okay? Think of you've known in your soul, in your heart, in your spirit. You know what you need to do. You do. It ain't easy. But you move slowly. You move slowly. And you do it. And you ask guidance. You ask your angels, your ancestors, and God. You sit down with yourself. You've seen the heavy fucking shit that's gone on around you. You know it to be true. You know that there's something. It doesn't have to be some monstrous thing. It starts, God wants us to just start with us. Believe in ourselves. And I'm not saying quit all these things. I want you to sit and think. Can you guys do that for me? Sit and think. Where is that passion? What are you angry about? No, seriously, what are you angry about? What are you angry about? What has made you angry? And that can come down to like literally within your family members, about you don't like you've been treated, or what the dynamics you've seen, like, even with the siblings or anything. It starts with you speaking up for you, even if they don't agree. We're not looking for them to agree. We're not going to change overnight the justice system. Trust me, I thought I could. And maybe I will. And that is how I even started here, you guys. Because I was played. Yeah, blackballed, all the things. But that started within my family. Is it my family? I'm just saying, we're conquering us. The more we conquer us, it gets larger. We get more believing in ourselves. We connect. We trust each other. We want to be around people like us. Because we don't see any differences of judgment, of pettiness, of jealousy. We see that's a fucking warrior and they know what's up. We don't see any race. We don't see sex. We don't see status. We see the heart. We see the vulnerability. We see the fire within each other. We see, wow, that's something that like even my sister went through, or we connect. That's what we do. And that's what we're doing right here. There is no fucking judgment. We don't have time. We don't have time to judge each other. And by the way, the ones that want to take the time to judge, you're watching. So why don't you hop in? Like instead of wasting time, confirmation, judging, hop in. All of us. It's like we got bigger fish to fry. Like, how many of us there are? It's our time, y'all. And I'm not trying to scare anyone and say like, oh my gosh, release everything. And no, this is where it starts. And party of one with Sassy, my baby. Party two over here. I'm just saying, this is how it starts. This is how you've seen the collective. You guys, I know I'm not the only one who watch, obviously. Like, we're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it. So let's actually do it. Talking, communicating, really connecting. If we can, within our cities, with all these things, connect. We could build so many things. And that's what I've been over here building with. But I know I need people. I know, you know what I mean? Like, I need a community. This is what we're starting. The right type of communities. We're taking our power back. And I'm just saying, it's like, how they say 2 heads are better than 1? Could you imagine like 3, 4, 5? That is how you build. That is how ideas formulate. Truthful, honest people come together with, hey, and there can be the ones on the side that are just rooting, that are like, yeah, go for it. you know? And there will always be the haters, and that's okay. That's okay. That's how you know you're doing right. And, you know, honestly, you guys, we're like sheeple a little bit. We all follow too at some point. Literally, our world are sheeple, you know? But we were sheepling for too long down the path of, you know, the elders, the ones doing a little bit wrong. I mean, no shame to their game, but like, they're devoted, but we ain't cult and covenant. Like, if we are going to, they're going to be real organizations. Real organizations. And they can be of all kinds. They can be of all kinds. But we are here on this earth to serve each other. Not stealing, scheming, no. We are here to make a change. You guys, we are it. Our generation is fucking it. Take advantage of it. Fuck the vapes, fuck the alcohol, fuck the fucking the weed. Y'all ain't happy. Y'all ain't happy. Y'all ain't happy even in the relationships that you're in if you are smoking and toking and fucking blah, 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 blah. I get it. It's not that easy, but it's like, come on. Let's get real with ourselves. Because if we had communities that were real, we would work differently. We would. And before you guys all say it's impossible, and I want you guys. I'm talking like y'all in your communities. What did I say? It starts with you, right? Check yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay. It's not gonna happen overnight, but I know what I need from me. I know what I need from me. I also see this and that. And remember, we're not looking for fucking correct our family members. No. It's to stand up for you. To stand up for you. It's to stand up for you because you're leading the way. We're leading the way. Okay? Sometimes you got to move away to lead the way. That's how it works. Okay? Not overnight. But I want you guys to check in with yourself. Please check in with yourselves, okay? Starts from within. Meditation or not, but within you, the family, and then we grow within the friend group. This is how you will build your confidence. And we are not looking for our friends to agree with us. We are leading the way. Sheeples. They are sheeples. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But you're going to be the one. Oh, yeah. You will. If you're on my collective, you are the one. Hand to God, you're the one. You're doing it somehow, some way. If it's within, if you work at a school, seriously, like I said, down to just you and your family. You're standing up for yourself. Everyone shall follow. In due time, we are not fixing them. We're not fixing people. We are progressing within self. That is how we lead others. Starts within the workforce. One little thing. Switch that, change this. But you commit to that, switch that, change this, and be like, yeah, that's how it should be. Boom. You don't second guess it. That's what I'm saying. Commit to what you say. I say what I mean what I say. I say what I mean what I say, without even having to say that statement. You just say it. You can be kind, friendly. Yeah, Mom, that's actually should be over there. Can we keep it over there? Okay, I think it's great. Thank you. Bop, bop. You're out. It's things like that, you guys. Commitment to self is self-fulfilling learning. Okay? It's how if you never felt confidence in your life, you're putting your foot down somewhere. You don't have to say, I'm putting my foot down. You just do. Action, especially my men. My men, please come through. My men. You guys are the action doers, okay? Y'all should know this. You do politely, but stick to it. And obviously it was for her mother, and she said, excuse me. You'd be like, oh, you better be there for her. And then others, with some of the other mothers, you just say, Mom, no, that is where it's going to go. No, that's some real shit. We are not going to, I'm going to tell you this real quick, side note. Women of my strength, of my knowing, of my care, of my loving, we are not going to baby what do they call them? Mama boys. Y'all, come on. It's a hard truth. It's a hard knocking truth. Don't suck on that tea-tat for too long. Okay, I know. You guys, see, I'm like a male. I was a male in some other lifetime, I swear to God. I'm just saying. And women, we're not gonna nag, but we will say what we need. But first and foremost, we are collectively, but individually, going to fucking love ourselves just as ourselves. Nobody else around. No mama. No dada. And no friends. And no sister, no brother. No auntie, no bap. No. Just your dog or your cat or your bunny. Whatever. You're gonna fucking do it. Because if you're on here, you're meant to lead. Okay? We are the leaders of this world. You guys, I know. That's like, this is like the shit that God's been like, can you just say it already? I'm like, I've said it. I feel like I've said it. The new world is us, all right? Whatever your specialty is, all the things, lead in it. Lead. And most importantly, if shit has gone wrong in your life, right? Most of the time, you guys, it's out of our control. You give that shit up to God. I don't care if you believe in God or not. Please do so. Do so. He sees you. He knows you. Your ancestors always been waiting. They're like, why has that child not come to us? Say, please, with your own time, give it up to them. It releases literally an energetic, like, weight off of you guys, okay? Do it in your own time. And just know also, I think there is still a slight, when it comes to like the unions and whatnot, the men, especially if you guys were the ones that like did not do good with your girl, but you know your girl, you don't have to worry fully about that right now, but like, just know at the end of the day, we still have a courtship and shit, okay? We're not going to run after you. But don't worry about the whole relationship stuff, if it's time, it's time. God will show you, and some of you guys are already in your unions with each other, and that's beautiful. And I send you so much love. Okay? Be fucking good to each other, you guys. You guys are each other's. You're still individuals, but you're each other's. Build motherfucking together. Respect each other. Be each other's best motherfucking friend, okay? It is not hot. Women and men go well together. When they can collaborate and understand one another, and they love each other on top of that, it's everything. It is everything. You guys got to be the baddest ones in the room, aka letting people probably think that people probably think that you think you're the baddest, and you're like, we do us, because we're that great. But you don't need to say all that. Because you guys are probably that fucking great, okay? But y'all need to know that. No one else. It shows through your energy, your aura. And you ain't competing with nobody. Okay? And you're definitely not competing with each other. You are a fucking team, so team up and be smart about it. Be that power couple that we all say we want. Be it. Even if it's like not in the limelight or like whatever, in the limelight. I'm just saying, when you go through hurdles together and you break down all those barriers that you thought you could never show, all those inner child like moments that you never even knew, the traumas that you had, and you work together, no, you do not need to tell anyone. You tell each other, and you grow. You take those leaps together, and that is how you become unstoppable. That is how you become everything for each other. The baddest ones in the room are the ones that know they can be leaps and bounds from each other, and no, that's my person. You'll give a look to one another and be like, babe, I'm ready. Let's go. That is confidence. That is union. That's kingdom, queendom, spouse. You guys are probably like both making like deals with, like it's called social networking or just networking in general, because you're smart. We are intelligent beings Let's be intelligent together. When it works, don't fool yourself with ones that with the karmics, and we've all been karmic, so let's not fool ourselves on that one either. Okay? But do not stay in things that are not for you. Don't waste this life, y'all. Don't waste this life. This life is the life that we are going to all be unionized and ascend. God says it starts with the individual. And when the individual grows, that growth within you is the only way that you will know exactly what you want, need, and can choose to have for yourself without anybody telling you, oh, it needs to have this. No. And you're not waiting on no one else to like pull you back. And last but not least, all my men and women need to take spiritual baths, okay? Please hit me up if you need the ingredients. Oh, maybe I should make my ones and then sell them to you. Or I'll just give you the ingredients. What? No, I'm not going to give you my ingredients, but I'll give you like ingredients. Anywho, or y'all need to do cord cuttings. You need to do like several, like look them up or ask me. I can give you guys my cord cutting, or some are needed to do soul retrievement, so, which I have. I can give it to you. Like y'all are fragmented, you guys. But it's okay. But there's certain, like I feel it, because there's certain energies on you guys that are just connected, that are like, and even if it's sometimes it's unconscious, sometimes it's conscious, sometimes you have crazy exes, sometimes you have crazy mamas, sometimes crazy, I don't know, stepdad I don't know. That was weird. Anyways, I'm just saying, y'all need to do a ritual, okay? So I gotcha. Ask me. But yeah, let's do this, y'all. Doesn't have to be tomorrow. Actually, you know what? We're not going to say that. We're going to start thinking about it tonight and tomorrow and move forward. But I thank you. I fucking love y'all. And hey, seriously, if you have any comments, any fucking advice, anything that you've been thinking of, idea, what have you guys, please contact me, contact each other. I never asked this, but like, please share this video. I would love that. And y'all, can you please like my video? Please can you just hit the little like button, and like, I know you guys have been subscribing, which is amazing. It is free to all like the newbies. It is free to subscribe. It's not gonna like be crazy, but just like it. I don't even think I can look at the likes, by the way, if you guys are worried about like who sees what. I'm not that like techie, and I'm not that like concerned. I just see all my subscribers, and I see your beautiful faces. Okay, but like, please, yeah, hit the like. It just helps. And then please like send it out. If you want to share it, feel free to. But y'all guys are fucking rad. And yeah, I know. We're talking big game, but we're in big game, you guys. And I know you feel it. Whatever you have felt is that's God, that's the universe, that is your higher self clinking in. And I'm just kidding. Clinking in, saying, boo, you ready? Anyway, anyhow, we gotta rise up. We gotta. And we are going to be each other's support. So, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. And I will, honestly, you guys, my next thing is I want to bring everyone, I want to bring everyone on. AKA podcast. Okay.
If you like a long, hot summer breeze, rise into an incredible beat. Hey, with your friends, that's all that you need. If you love the way